Bung bung. As always, welcome to the Poddy is brought to you by Bung Bung Coffee, the best coffee in the world, the best dark roast available on the market. Here, board man, read that.
Welcome to Bung Bung Coffee, the only coffee that's made from real bung bungs.
Eat the mic.
Our coffee is roasted to perfection and has a rich, smooth flavour that's unlike any other coffee out there. So if you're looking for a coffee that's truly unique, try Bung Bung Coffee today.
You heard it here first, folks. Try Bung Bung Coffee today. Where can you get it?
bungbungcoffee.com.
Correct. And what's the promo code for 15% off all orders? No minimum order, no maximum order.
Poddy.
Like the titties. bungbungcoffee.com. Enter promo code Poddy for 15% off all orders. 15% off all orders. You guys might even know this. There's a price hike around the globe right now on coffee because of droughts and floods. Unbelievable scenes. It's all to do with global warming. I'm sure of it. I watched the movie Don't Look Up, and I'm telling you, that's why coffee's all expensive. Bung Bung Coffee haven't even raised their prices to reflect that. You know shipping's more expensive? Don't worry about it. All right? Bung Bung Coffee is staying put until shit really starts getting sideways. And we're giving out 15% off promo codes, PODDY. You can see the word behind me, PODDY for 15% off all orders, bungbungcoffee.com. And if you want sweet merch like this Easy Money hoodie that I'm rocking right now, go to welcometothe.com/store and you can check out all of the merch that we have available. We got hoodies, crew necks, t-shirts, polo shirts, jackets, hats. We got it all. welcometothe.com/store. If you want to support the show in any way, and if you're using another coffee other than Bung Bung, and it's really rinsing your pockets out because they are extorting you, raising their prices, charging more shipping, freight costs are through the roof, and so you're hardly able to pay rent. You can't buy dope merch to really start looking slick and slipping off the seat because it's so soft. So you're wearing hard merch and shit from your other favorite podcast, which isn't funny. You're wearing hard merch, you're buying expensive coffee, and you can't afford to get this butter soft shit over here. If you can't afford it, just hit that share button. Just hit the share button, because that's all we ask of you for the free content that we deliver week after motherfucking week. Hit the share button. Tell a friend to tell a friend. And if you do want the merch, if you share your share, if you take a screenshot of your share and send it to us at Welcome to the Poddy on Instagram, send it to our DMs, you are automatically in the running to win free merch. There's a new winner every month. And there's only been one winner so far. One winner. So really, you can enter as many times as you want. You can share it a multitude of ways and share and send us different screenshots of different shares or videos of you around the dinner table saying grace and then saying thank you, Lord, for this meal and blessing our family with this beautiful nourishment and the Welcome to the Poddy podcast. And everyone just looks up, they open their eyes and they're like, what the fuck did you just say? And you're like, are you swearing at the Lord's table? And they're like, well, what did you just say? And you're like, welcome to the Poddy. It's the best podcast available on any podcast network, any podcast provider, Spotify, Apple, iTunes, Castbox, Pocket Cast, Stitcher, YouTube, Google Podcasts, TuneIn, whatever it is, whatever weird thing that you use, Anchor.fm, whatever you use, we're available on it. Tell a friend to tell a friend. That's all I'm trying to say. Let's start the show.
1990.
Choose your destiny.
Welcome to the Poddy. Bung Bung. gang. It's your man Claytron, aka the Big Boss Man, aka the Clumsy Jeweler, because I'm always dropping gems, aka the Milkman. Because I always deliver, aka the PhD of podcasting, the Magnum PR of podcasting, the Captain, the Prince William of podcasting, because Diana would be ashamed of me. Have you seen the latest with Prince Will?
No, what's he done?
Dude, they're hashtagging him, bro. Prince of Pegging.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I think he's...
Is this like breaking news today or?
Yeah, it was just trending probably 30 minutes before you got here today.
Okay.
Hold on, let me just straighten this camera up. No, can't do it. We're just going to have to crop that in post. That's how we talk, real professional talk, in post. The bald dude with the teeth, that's Prince William. And yeah, apparently he's getting it in the back door. Going to Brown Town, baby.
All right, I'm saying nothing on this Google search. Is this a a Twitter thing?
It's on Twitter, but can you Google search Prince of Pegging? I'm going to get on a watch list. I'm no longer allowed in the UK where I want to do some gigs. Trending hashtag Prince of Pegging brings new reign of internet homophobia. Comedy. Prince William's rumoured affair is back at the top of Twitter news amid a salacious anonymous report. Why is Prince of Pegging on Twitter? And who are de moi? Do you reckon that sounded right?
Yeah, that sounded pretty French.
Fuck, French is a motherfucker, bro. Call me LeBron James. Okay, I'll explain why Prince of Pegging is trending. Keep going down. Royal affair gossip. This is so salacious, I'm almost too shook to share with you, but will anyway. This British royal's extramarital affair is an open secret in London and amongst the English aristo set, and is the talk of every party and news desk. At a recent media party, I was told the real reason for the affair was the royal's love of pegging, which the wife is far too old-fashioned to engage in. The wife doesn't mind her and, in fact, prefers her husband gets that action in, her husband getting his sexual needs fulfilled elsewhere as long as things don't become emotional, which was the case with the last woman.
Fuck. I don't even know what a good sound drop for this is. That's fucking unreal.
Yeah, man. So, I mean,
wild.
Dude, it doesn't matter how fancy you are. Sometimes you need something in your butt. Not me, of course. I'm an old-fashioned dude. I don't even like to put my wiener in butts. I've done it twice, and it just doesn't do it for me, man. I remember those 2 times vividly because it's almost a PTSD situation.
Yeah, right.
There was no poo on the bed or anything. I've heard a story, and everyone knows it. If you went to Brighton or Sacred Heart, everyone knows a guy banged a girl. We know both their names. I'm not going to say it. Did it in the brown, and out came the brown afterwards. Do you know about this?
Oh, it's ringing bells, but yeah, it's a good decade ago now. I can't remember the names, but that's okay.
Could be longer than a decade.
Off air. Oh, yeah, creeping up to like, what, nearly 15?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Christ.
Off air, you can remind me.
Yeah, so yeah, it's none of that, but it's just like, it just doesn't seem like the vagina's right there.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat. I've never had a crack at it. I'm just pretty content.
Yeah, I was strapped up both times. Clearly, I think going raw in the brown is wild. That could be a quote of the episode.
Raw in the brown.
Yeah. I think that's nuts. I think that's sanitary, unsafe, toxic maybe. Doing like a cream pie in the brown is lit. So, what are we talking about? Prince Harry.
Oh, Prince William.
William, sorry, Harry. Harry's the one with the black chick, right? They're all
smearing Harry's name.
Yeah, man. So yeah, it honestly doesn't matter how fancy you are. Sometimes you need to just get into some wild shit. Odell Beckham Jr. apparently likes getting shit on.
Yes, I've heard that.
I've heard it once. Who knows if it was true, but once you've heard it, you got to spread it.
That's it.
And that's
That's the way the internet
spread
works,
it. That's
dude.
what Prince William likes to do. He calls his butt cheeks the London Times because he's always spreading the news. Yeah. So that's why, his mother would be upset probably.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, no, but she was a bit of a recluse, wasn't she? She wasn't your typical royal, was she? She was out in these streets, wasn't she?
Yeah, she was out in the streets.
Like, no pun intended.
Oh, no.
No.
Nah, not at all. Not in that way.
Yeah. But yeah, she was out here like partying and shit, I think.
Yeah.
And everyone used to, I think, no, which one of these two was like the problem child?
I think it was Harry.
Harry was. But now this dude is really, hear ye,
What's happened to his uncle?
Charles?
No. That's
Andrew.
Yeah.
Dude, he's Epstein the fuck up, huh? He's out there really he's an island boy.
Yeah, he's out there.
Yeah. I don't know what is happening with him, but dude, honestly, what millennium are we in? The second. But what century are we in? The 23rd?
21st, I think.
First, so it's one behind? No.
We're one ahead.
One ahead.
One ahead of what you think it is. Yeah.
I don't know where 23 came from, probably because we're in 2022, but 21st century, what do you need royalty for? You understand what I'm saying?
I don't.
That's why I kind of feel, I understand, well, I don't understand it, but like I kind of feel like why would you be surprised that there's like a prince trying to fuck kids or like another prince spreading the news and all this? It just doesn't surprise me what these motherfuckers are up to. And like people are like, oh, the royal family's racist. It's like, no shit. They probably had the most slaves out of anybody. And the Queen's old enough, she actually probably owned slaves.
Yeah, she's been around for a minute.
She's out there, bro. Well, she probably didn't own them because she was a kid, but sure she spit on one.
She would have been around them.
Yeah. So, I mean, this is basically, this episode of the Welcome to the Poddy podcast should be the next episode of The Crown. Because shit out there is wild, bro. It's, bro, to snitch on someone's kink is, I think it's uncalled for.
Yeah, that's not cool.
Nah. I think, yeah, no matter how, even like, what do you think the most basic of all kinks is? Like feet?
Sure, let's go with that.
Even airing that out about somebody, I think, is not okay. But like when it's getting pegged, I think that's pretty hectic. That's pretty hectic to like really put that out into the zeitgeist. And like Odell Beckham getting shit on, bro. I personally can't think of anything worse. But yeah, the one thing worse than being sexually aroused by getting shit on your chest is someone outing that to the public. That's the only worst thing.
Yeah. How did Odell take that? Did he ever?
I don't think he ever addressed it, which is the way, because it goes away. Yeah. Otherwise, there's a sound bite of you and a meme of you denying that you like shit on your chest, which is just as nuts as saying that you do like it.
It goes away till this episode of the Welcome to the Poddy podcast.
Yeah, the last 2 episodes have been just bringing up old shit. Like Fergie, man, like no one's talked about either of those events for years. And we're just like hitting F5, bro, the refresh button.
So what happens in the NBA off season. Start running out of content.
We've got nothing to talk about. Like, I can't keep calling like KD and Kyrie bitches. Like, it gets old real quick. So yeah, now we're on the royal family.
Might have a Prince Andrew update in a few weeks. Who knows?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, why don't you give it a quick goog? We'll source it. It's usually unsourced. it's mostly all unsourced here at the Welcome to the Pod. So, Prince Andrew continues. This is what I do. I just read headlines. Prince Andrew continues to be the shame and public headache for the royal family as his shambolic oh my God. So he had an interview and it was in shambles. Look at this now. He looks like a pedophile. Didn't he? Wasn't it one of his excuses? Like there was a picture of him sweating, and he was like, "Couldn't have been me. I've got no sweat glands," or something wild.
I haven't heard that, but that's nuts.
Yeah, it's all unsourced here. We've got it. We've got an article open. I'm still saying unsourced shit. You have one fucking young blood hazy hibiscus, and you just.
So this article is probably on source. We're on fucking laneygossip.com.
Yeah, forget about it.
We're out of that.
Anyway, so that's the royal family update for everyone. So now, who do you think's worse in the royal family now, Prince William or the black chick?
Dude. Fucking hell.
They still probably hate the black chick more.
Yeah,
dude.
that's the fuck thing about it. They would.
Yeah. Anyway, let's jump into our weekly updates. Anything of note happened this week?
No, nothing cool.
Another basic week.
Another basic week, dude.
You
chipping away at these
made
weeks.
a miraculous recovery.
Yeah, walking again.
Oh, let's talk golf. We didn't, because we recorded before we.
Yeah. Yep. So went to go have a hit last Saturday morning.
We went to the driving range and you did some sort of injury during practice.
Just re-aggravated the old ankle sprain.
So you were my personal driver for the day. I think the fact that we had 4 people made that less emasculating for you. Like if it was just you and me, that would have been fucking nuts, dude.
Yeah, that would have.
People would have been like, that's bored, man. He spreads the news.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I would have had to get an Uber home that day. If it was just the two, I couldn't have done it.
Yeah. Yeah, that would have been turned.
Yeah, I mean, would have been fun to play, but yeah, I think the fact there were 4 of us, still had a few cold ones.
Yeah.
Good laugh.
So that was my first time out there since golf lessons. 2 strokes off my game. Not bad. And, maybe if I was completely sober, it could have been more strokes off. So shout out to golf lessons. Shout out to Zach Rollins.
Yeah, moving in the right direction.
Yeah. So I'm heaps keen to get back out. Maybe even like if the weather's still shit, doing like X golf or something like that. Having some beers. Because have you been to X golf?
No, I haven't, but I've heard it's pretty fun.
Yeah, it's just like you're just belting the ball into a screen. You can play any golf course in the world, really. Like you can play Palm Springs and shit.
Yeah, right.
And and you can just there's like a bar and shit there, music playing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good shit. Went there for a Bucks show once. This was the day. We did this was when gel blasters were still legal. So we went to a venue, like a gel blaster arena. And it was like paintball, but indoors and gel blasters. So that was pretty dope. We did that. That was like real life Call of Duty. Then we went to X Golf. Shit gets a little bit hazy actually after that. Definitely ended up at the Crazy Horse, but I can't remember in between those 2 things. Yeah.
How long ago was this?
Shit.
We're talking pre-COVID?
I reckon this was pre-COVID. Or maybe. No, I don't think it was pre-COVID. I think it was in the midst of COVID. Yeah. Because I think there was like some pussy rule, like you couldn't take your underwear, like you could only take your bra off and not your panties or something.
Wait, that was a COVID rule?
Yeah, for strippers. Like you had their faces were unmasked, but their boxes were masked up.
Because your box is more susceptible to spreading or catching COVID.
It sounds like it, bro.
Yeah, okay.
And it's all unsourced here at the Welcome to the Poddy podcast, but
who am I to argue with science?
Yeah, so X golf. That'd be good. But yeah, we played golf, and you did make a recovery. You went to work Monday with no limp.
Minimal limp.
Minimal
And
limp.
Now I'm at no limp. So
Yep.
that's good.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, just that sucked. I was keen for that day.
Well, we'll just have to fucking run it back.
Yeah.
Another
few weeks.
Yeah, I have to let you get to 100% first. Thursday night, I had a gig at Giggles, Rhino Room Basement. Check this out for some like real bro love, dude. This is like one of the nicest things ever. I get a text on like Monday or Tuesday from Justin Saw from the Wormholes podcast, friend of the show. And he's actually, he's going to be on all these gigs that I'm organizing at the moment. But he texts me. He's like, dude, do you want to ride to Giggles on Thursday? And I was like, oh, really? He's like, yeah, man. Like, I know it's been a hectic couple of months with your son. It's hard enough being a new dad, and you know, with the oxygen and stuff, just want to do something nice for you. And I was like, fuck, dude. Like, yeah. Like, he's like, yeah, just like give you a chance to have a couple of beers and not worry about driving, whatever. I was like, yeah, thank you so much. He picked me up, and we had a good hang in the car, and went and did the gig, and obviously drove home. And that was super nice.
Sounds like a real stand-up dude.
Yeah.
Pun fully intended, but
yeah, stand-up guy. Yeah, but yeah, man, I couldn't. Yeah, that kind of thing doesn't happen heaps.
Yeah, no, that's a very kind gesture.
Yeah. So good man to be in the little squad that I'm developing for my little tour there. Which is it's just developing. There's a tour page on the Welcome to the Poddy website now. So you can go there to get links to the shows that have been confirmed. There are still more shows being sorted out that aren't on the page. I think there's only 3 on there right now, but it's all happening. We've got 3 locked in for sure, and like I reckon like 5 that are like still up in the air. So, you know, that could be 8 shows, man.
Sensational.
Yeah, and that's fucking independently produced, written, performed. Well, will be performed. Still hasn't been performed, but
it's dope, dude.
Yeah, fucking thrilled about that. And oh yeah, so I've told you guys about my son Kenny. We had him May 15th, May 24th. We had to go back to hospital because he was doing rapid breathing and stuff. And ever since then, he's been on oxygen. About a month ago, we went and did a sleep study. Well, I didn't go. Rachel went. Only one parent's allowed. So Rachel went, did a sleep study in the hospital. She said it went really well, came back. Then he got like an airway screening, which is, I wasn't there for that either because dads don't get any leave for having kids. So I'm still at work making this cheddar. Right, so Rachel had to go do that as well. Airway screening, I'm not really sure how they do that, but that got done. And then we had a follow-up with the specialist this week. He's off oxygen. Man, I couldn't get those tubes off his face quick enough. As soon as he said it in the appointment, I fucking took that shit off and started kissing his fucking fat cheeks, man. Not the doctors, my sons.
I love that, man. I love that for you guys. That was great news.
It's such a relief. It's like we knew he was okay. Like we weren't stressing about his health or anything, but it's just like so cumbersome having oxygen tanks everywhere you go. And like even around the house, like you're limited distance from the tank. So like you can't go to the toilet with him. So you have to either put him down, and most of the time he wants to be held. So if you put him down, he's going to cry.
Yeah.
So you have to put him down, let him cry, or you have to wait until Rachel's free to hold him, or you go to the toilet, or you go and get a drink, or whatever the fuck you got to do. It's just the worst. It just sucked, man. And it was just so inconvenient. And now it's just like fucking so much easier. Like, game changer. So that was a perfect day because that happened on the day that that Justin took me to my gig. So I was like celebrating. I had like fucking 5 beers at my gig, and I usually have one. Sometimes I'm on the waters only, but rarely. Fucking rarely. I've put on 5 kilos again. Fucking idiot.
Since when? When are we measuring from?
I reckon a couple months, because I knew I was putting on weight, so I didn't
like
weigh myself in
pre having a kid, or
I reckon.
Yeah.
And just been like, Rachel's a big fucking sweet tooth, man. And I go to the shops and I buy nothing naughty. And she goes and she buys heat. But then like when it's there, I cannot stop myself. So I'm like, bang, chocolate, bang, like whatever. So, I've got a friend's wedding in October, not a friend, an acquaintance's. Well, that was weird to clarify.
I usually clarify it the other way around.
Yeah.
But,
I've got an acquaintance's wedding in October and 2 weddings in March 23. So those 2 I could probably lose some poundage for.
Right,
October.
These people are your friends though in March?
Yeah. My real friends. October, I think I'm still going to be a fat cunt in October. Like, let's be real. So, I don't know. I guess I'll probably wear sweatpants to this acquaintance's wedding.
Seems fitting, dude.
Yeah.
Seems fitting.
Yeah, man. So, man, everyone's getting married, bro. Everyone's getting married. Rach is applying a little bit of pressure, but can't do it. You can't do it when you're a poor person, you know?
Mm.
And she's not about marriage for the right reasons, bro. Think that, bro. You reckon she's going to be cool if we go to the like town hall and get married?
I'm just picturing her like standing on the other side of this door right now listening to all this shit.
Yeah, dude. She's not about it for the right reasons, man. She's not going to go to town hall and do a freebie.
Nah, your wedding's going to be lit.
Yeah, it's going to be crazy, bro. I am not ever going to own a house, bro, because that wedding is going to be fucking wild. So, she doesn't listen to the show, so, but, yeah, that ring's not coming within the next 5. No. Unless comedy really starts taking off and, but who knows, dude? I got a promotion at work, temporary promotion, and that money, like the salary as a whole looks so much better. But then like my fortnightly pay is like fucking barely different.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel you.
Like it adds up if you fucking, don't spend it, but it's there for the spend.
It has to be spent, dude. Every week, this shit popping up has to be spent.
I just got a car service today. $360 for him to tell me, oh yeah, everything was perfect.
Everything's fine. Cheers, guys.
Yeah. But, you hear, they always say that like mechanics will stitch you up and say that they've found something wrong. So the fact that they didn't say that is a positive. But $360 for the all clear is pretty fucking crazy.
Are you still getting like new car services or not?
Yeah, I've got like the capped price plan for 5 services, and that was my second.
All right.
Yeah. Which I had to negotiate into my purchase. They weren't going to give it to me. And I was like, dude, how much money are you taking off the car? None. Okay. I want the fucking capped shit, and there was something else I got, which wasn't even like, because I paid for tinting as well. You have to get the tint, so that was cheaper than I thought. Tinting was like $500. Got that. Got the fixed price and rego. They weren't gonna give me any rego. I was like, you're getting me 12 months rego on this bitch as well.
You gotta have the driveway.
Yeah, what are we talking about, bro? Because Rachel sells cars and she's like, she's like, oh yeah, like I gave him like $3,000 off. I'm like, my motherfucker wouldn't give me services, bro. What? I'm sitting in there and he's like, oh, I'll get, Chantel or whoever, the chick with the long nails that does aftermarket. And I'm like, I don't want to talk to aftermarket until I've got my fucking service plan and Rego, dude. I'm like, how many other people came in and looked at this car today? And he told me the truth because he was a nice guy. Told me the truth, no one. And I said, well, I'm fucking here ready to pay for it. Just put the services and the rego on it. It's no money. And I'm sure there's some sort of wiggle room for discount that we're not even dealing with right now. You know?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Hate buying new cars. Never will do it again. Used cars only. But there's, risk in a used car.
Oh, heaps.
Oh, God. It's giving me anxiety. I'm not even thinking about getting a new car. Anyway, what were we talking about? Money, weddings.
Money, yeah.
Why do we talk about weddings? Oh, I'm a fat fucking piece of shit.
Yeah, that's why.
All right, let's do Clay's reviews. Comedy, action, horror. Will this movie win an Oscar? Set design, directing, acting, lighting, or costumes. This segment is Clay's reviews. I've got two. Both on Netflix. First one is called Cleaner, starring Samuel L. Jackson. And, I've got a kid, so sometimes I did, look away, but I don't think he said motherfucker once in this movie.
Interesting.
Yeah. It's also got Ed Harris and Eva Mendes in it. 2007, I think it was, and Eva Mendes, honestly, I don't think she's aged since then, at least, because I've seen her recently and she's still a baddie.
Sensational.
Always objectifying women in Clay's reviews. It was like a mystery. What's it? Does it say what it's? Yeah, crime. It doesn't actually say what the genre is.
Thriller?
Yeah, thriller, mystery, crime. And dude, it just kind of it didn't give me the suspense. There was nothing in it where I was like heaps like, fuck, come on, who did it? I was kind of like, one, who gives a fuck, and two, why are we not making me give a fuck?
Okay.
There was some interesting choices with the narration. They had Samuel L. Jackson opened the movie doing narration, and then Keke Palmer, who was his daughter, closed the movie doing narration, saying like pretty similar stuff, like it was a school project or something. But like they didn't really explain that. There was another part in it. This is from 2007, so there's no spoiler. Like if you haven't seen it, don't worry about it. There's another scene where they're talking about the guy who killed Samuel L. Jackson's wife, Keke Palmer's mother. Samuel L. Jackson, I think, got him murdered in prison for what he did, but they just like kind of brushed over it. Like, yeah, there was no like real effort to develop the characters. I didn't care about Keke Palmer. I didn't care about Samuel L. Jackson. I didn't care about Eva Mendes.
I mean, yeah, I haven't seen it, but from what I just saw, it was only 88 minutes. That's pretty quick for a movie.
Yeah, that is quick. An hour 20, an hour 30. Yeah, but that's the sweet spot. I think 2 hours is like max. All these movies now, 2.5 hours, 3 hours, it's like, can't do it.
So I think that's just what I'm used to now. If anything's shorter, I'm like, they rushed it. I don't watch that many movies though.
Don't you think like a lot of movies take so long for anything to happen now though? And then it's like, if you got rid of that first nothing, we could have just shaved 20 or 30 minutes off at least.
Yeah, I don't think I'm qualified for this. I watch too many series.
But
they
series,
take, like 40 hours in total, I guess, by the time you watch 4 seasons.
yeah, but they a lot of times, not every time, do a good job of every episode has a cliffhanger.
Yeah.
That's how they get you to come back. You said you just recently finished Severance.
Yes.
The cliffinest, hangingest series.
I'm still hanging.
Yeah. And, you know, we've already reviewed that, so I don't need to talk about it. But this is
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Yeah. There was nothing in this that if the movie turned off, right, if we had a blackout in this house, I wouldn't have freaked out about it. I would have just been like, oh well.
Put Netflix on and watch something else instead. Wouldn't finish it.
Yeah, I would have forgot it.
Yeah.
So, you know, after actually just like going through it like that, I'm gonna have to reduce the score to a 4. I had it at a 5, but 4 out of 10. And I watched another film on Netflix called The Grey Man, and it's American, so grey with an A. And it's a movie with Ryan Gosling, and Grey Man. I think Grey Man is like, you know, I don't really know what it means, but he's a spy.
Okay.
He's like specially trained, like from this project, Sierra Project. He was specially trained, and he's Sierra 6, and basically the CIA is trying to eliminate the Sierra Project for some reason. It's too dangerous. And but he's so well trained that he's like evading them, and then they hire a private contractor to come and get him, who is Chris Evans, Captain America.
Captain America, yep. Steve Rogers.
Yep, Stevie Rog. And yeah, it's action packed. It's like a poor man's James Bond, really. But like James Bond doesn't have those like dope hand-to-hand combat scenes. Like, remember Jason Bourne had those sick hand-to-hand combat joints? This had that. It wasn't directed the same way, but I kind of liked that because I'm not a big Michael Bay fan. I don't like the shaky cam. I don't think you get much from that as the viewer. I think it kind of makes you sick a little bit, and also you miss the choreography somewhat. I saw so many reviews of this movie saying, oh, the Russo brothers want to be Michael Bay so bad but couldn't pull it off. I'm like, good. No one should want to be Michael Bay. He sucks, no offense. You know? Dude, I loved it. I had a ball watching it, and I would watch it again. So much action, cool choreography, little, you know, he's funny. He's got little quips. You know, Ryan Gosling's hot. One of his eyes is a little bit lower than the other, but that's fine. Still like a 9.5. And then the female in it is Anna de Armas. Is that her name?
I don't know. That's a new name to me.
Nah, you've seen her, bro. She's going to be in the new, it's just ANA, I think. She's going to be in the new movie Blonde on Netflix playing Marilyn Monroe.
Very nice.
Yeah, she's a baddie. She's my new celebrity, but she's got a small fucking face. She's the opposite of Aisha Curry.
Oh, shit.
She's got a mad small face. But
Oh yeah, no, we actually spoke about her the other week, I reckon.
yeah, what
Well,
else?
there was another movie she was in. You said the name, and I remember looking this chick up.
Yeah, what else did I see her in? It's hard to say. She was in the new Bond, but I've seen something else.
I think it might have been that.
Oh, okay. That was a while back. That was a while back. That was Fringe. I saw that during Fringe with Rach before we had the kid.
Maybe it wasn't on air. I think we were just talking about James Bond films.
Oh,
films
okay.
And the fact that I haven't really seen many of them.
Yeah, right.
I think that's where it came
right.
up.
Yep. Yeah, but she's in it. I saw a quote. I know it was a tweet. It was a tweet saying he was a black guy. That that's important with the quote. Even fine ass Anna de Armas couldn't save this movie. Dude, this movie didn't need saving. That's all I'm saying. I fucking loved it, dude. And as much as I'm saying I loved it, it's not like fucking a piece of art. 7 out of 10.
That's all right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now you finished Drive to Survive.
Yeah, just finished that recently.
I can almost certainly say that I'm not going to watch it, so you're going to have to review it for us.
So going into it, I really couldn't have given two shits about F1.
I'll tell you this, I've had so many people tell me, even if you don't care about it, you have to watch it.
This show?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I can see that. I can see why people would have said it. I'm not going to say the same thing. I don't think anyone has to watch it.
Okay, it's not a must watch.
Not a must, but
Nice one.
But after watching like 2 or 3 episodes, I was like, yeah, I'm in.
You're in. And 2 or 3 is about the max you give it, because
they're only half-hour episodes, or like just over, so it's pretty quick watching. It's pretty easy watching. Yeah, it just gives you, if you know nothing about the sport, it just gives you a bit of an insight into the drivers themselves. Because I guess if you don't watch it, you just see these blokes in cars wearing helmets, and you don't think too much of it. But just seeing a bit of like the behind-the-scenes action, and I don't know, kind of just what drives these dudes, and all the adversities that some of them have to overcome, just being in shit cars and having no chance, but still just rocking up every week.
Anything about like making weight and stuff like that?
No, none of that.
No.
I don't think there's any weigh-ins or anything with F1.
Okay. Yeah, but
it's
like...
probably like ideal to not be a heavy dude.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just got stuck into the first season of that, and then 2 weeks later I'd watched 4 seasons, just smashed it out.
2 weeks, so you binged it. So
binged it hard.
So that's a good sign though. If it what makes you want to smash it out that quickly, because I'm watching The Sopranos. I've been watching it for I think about 12 months, and 1, I've got a kid. 2, Rachel doesn't want to watch it, so I've got to find time for myself. 3, I'm doing fucking comedy. I'm out and about all the time. But 12 months, like if it was really gripping me like that, I would smash it out. Like Severance, I bodied Severance.
Okay, so I think the difference between The Sopranos and Drive to Survive is that the current F1 season is underway.
Mm-hmm.
So for me to be up to date and kind of have an idea of like, because in F1, like it's kind of like basketball, like drivers will change team at the end of the season.
Yeah.
So yeah, to see what's happened in the past 4 seasons will give me a better idea of what's going to happen for the rest of this season in my mind. So that's why I wanted to just watch it quick and actually have an idea what's happening for the rest of this current season.
Yeah.
So that's kind of why I rushed through it. Whereas Sopranos, like it's happened, there's no new seasons coming out.
Yeah.
You can take your time with that.
Yeah. I just realised that I didn't film this review. It's been aimed at me the whole time.
It's not filming?
Yeah, it's filming, but it's aiming at me who hasn't been talking.
Oh, that's fine.
So probably just won't be a video review. It'll just be like a picture of the poster or whatever. What do you call it? Because there's not really posters anymore. It's just like a thumbnail, I guess.
Thumbnail, yeah.
Yeah. So what do you give it?
Give it. I think like 7.5. Do we do halves?
Yeah. Halves only though. There's no like 0.6.
No, none of that.
No.
Yeah, I think 7.5.
Yeah. Okay. 7.5.
Yeah, this weekend I think I'll tune in and watch my first ever like race that I've intended to watch and not just clicked onto it late at night.
Yeah, no shit. So you're staying up for it because they're always late, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think the main race is usually Sunday nights our time.
Oh shit.
So could be a bit of a late one, but that's all right.
Yeah. 7.5 for Drive to Survive. Nice one. Anything else? Did you finish anything else this week? You said that you've been watching C.
Just started watching C on Apple TV. So C SEEE.
Mm-hmm.
It's been out for a few years.
SEEE.
SEEE. Oh shit. SEE.
Yeah.
SEE. Yeah, that's been out for a few years. So it's just based in like it's like a post-apocalyptic world where everyone born. I think it's at like 300 or 400 years into the future. Everyone born has no vision. Turns out there is one bloke who does have vision, and he's seen as like a witch, I guess, and he's being hunted.
How do they know that he's got vision?
Because he's just going around telling everyone and doing shit that no one else can do, so they believe him.
Oh, okay. So it's like there's no monsters, so
this guy doesn't have much screen time.
It's kind of like Children of Men. Have you seen that?
No.
I think it's oh fuck, I forget the guy's name. It's not Gerard Butler, it's the other one. But he's like not as hot as Gerard Butler. But he's like the other British guy. Children of Men. Look that up. What's that cunt's name? Clive Owen.
I can't believe I didn't guess that.
Yeah, so Children of Men is like post-apocalyptic, but I forget what the thing is. I think maybe no one can have kids anymore or something. Like everyone's impotent. No, not impotent. Infertile. Impotent. Everyone just starts pissing their pants.
Wait, so something happened obviously while everyone's born.
Yeah, and then no one can
reproduce from that point onwards.
Who knows, bro? It's all unsourced here at the Welcome to the Poddy podcast, but it sounds like that mixed with like A Quiet Place.
Yeah, I guess in this show for like generations, people have still kept reproducing, but there's just like it's old like wives' tales now that people actually used to be able to see. No one really believes it. Like it's that far into the future.
Shit, no one believes it. Well,
but Anyway, so it came out in like 2018, I think. So I actually watched the first season back then.
Yeah,
really enjoyed it, and now I'm just watching it again with Hannah.
How many seasons are there now?
I think there's 2 out, and there's a third and final coming out next month. So that's why we're watching it. Try and get her up to date, and then we'll watch it all.
They've got gaps in it like that. 2018, and they're
I think 2018 one came out in like 2020, I think. And there's been a couple of years.
Like Curb Your Enthusiasm.
I'm not up to date with that. Is that finished? That'd be finished for a while now, surely.
Dude, no, they took like a massive break and then came out with another season. I think they've got season 11.
Yeah, right.
And I think they're doing another one. I think it might even be filmed and not out yet.
Okay.
Unsourced. It's all unsourced here at the Welcome to the Poddy podcast. I haven't been saying that lately. Or have I?
Yeah, I think earlier this episode.
No, I mean like previous episodes other than today. Like today I've been saying it heaps.
Yeah, I haven't heard it for a little while.
Yeah, bringing it back because that's important. You got to stay with your roots sometimes.
Yeah.
Do you know where in Africa your family is from?
No, I've always wanted to know that though. I've actually asked, but
I've asked. No one gave me an answer.
No
My dad doesn't know.
Yeah.
There's a McMath family tree page on Facebook that I'm in, and I asked and no one responded to it. No one even liked it. So think about that. So I think I'm going to have to do like an Ancestry.com or 23andMe or something like that. But I know for a fact that one of my cousins is a loose cannon. So like what if like I'm just giving my DNA up and my cousin's going to get in trouble because of me or something? Or did I just snitch on him just now?
I didn't think that. Didn't think of that side of it.
Because that's happened, isn't that how they got like the Golden State Killer or something like that?
I don't know the specifics, but I have heard like people have got done for crimes after giving up their DNA.
Yeah.
Well, not people, but their family members have got done.
It was either the BTK killer or the Golden State Killer. Dude, don't you think there'd be less killers if they didn't have dope nicknames? And I think that's a pretty played out premise, but like I do agree with it.
Just the like notoriety.
Yeah. Like what was Richard Ramirez called? Night Stalker.
Night Stalker.
Bro, what? I'd kill 20 people to be called that. You fucking kidding me, bro?
Yeah, nickname was hard.
That's dope.
Did you watch that?
Yeah, I did. Yeah. What a fucking freak.
Yeah, he didn't discriminate.
Nah.
He just
Just psycho shit. Like none of the people did something to him. And he's just like, this house, like at random, this house I'm going in tonight.
It was literally a case of like, hide your kids, hide your wives, hide your husbands, because nobody was fucking safe out there.
Dude, that shit was sick. They should do a movie of it though. Like, I think that'd be a dope movie.
Surprised there's not.
Yeah, they got like 40 fucking Ted Bundy movies and no Night Stalkers, bro. Get that dude out there. He needs to be respected in the game. What else did I have? Oh, we got some advice here. Let's see if we can get over an hour.
We need to move Lonzo. That ain't no problem. Huh? That ain't no problem.
Doing pretty well considering I had like no notes today. All right, this one's coming in from Lily. Lily, I like it when the ladies write in because this feels like such a bro podcast. Someone help me explain to my brother why he can't use the fridge as an air conditioning. Boss man, my 9-year-old brother is determined to market as a life hack that you can leave the fridge open to make the house cool. He doesn't understand the seriousness of paying the electric bill. Give me a reason he shouldn't do this. Bung, bung. Yeah, but 9-year-old brother's autistic, Lily. I'm sorry to say that. He's out here really getting creative with his mind and not knowing shit about anything. He's specced out.
Just let him get food poisoning one time and then he'll work it out.
Yeah,
Got to keep that door closed.
Get him to cook the chicken up and eat that, or the salmon, and he will learn very quickly. Or you could 9 years old. I'm trying to think of how naive a 9-year-old is. Could you still scare him? Like, if you leave the fridge open, the boogeyman comes or something like that. Can you do that to a 9-year-old?
No, I feel like they're past that.
Past that. Threaten him. If you leave that door open again, I'll fucking kill you. Something like that. I don't know. Give me a reason he shouldn't do this. The true reason is the electricity and the salmonella. But to explain that to a 9-year-old I would say, I don't know, like there's a special energy in the fridge that if you leave it open, do you enjoy having a dick when you're 9?
I can't remember, dude. I'm sure you don't dislike it.
9 years old, what grade are you in?
4.
I didn't have any hot teachers my whole school life, so I'm just trying to think of like when I was getting boners.
You just threaten with like gifts. Just be like, if you keep leaving that open, I got to pay more electricity, and I'm not getting you any presents.
Yeah. Santa won't come. Did you know about Santa yet?
I think I did.
Fuck. Yeah, I think you got to threaten him with violence is probably. You're his sister. Like, you're allowed to. It's not even like, being a bad parent because that's your sister. Well, that's your brother. So you can really say what you want. And why is it up to you? Why can your parents not deal with this lunatic? But, this is the type of out-of-the-box thinking. He's going to make the next, Dre Beats or something. Who knows?
So.
He's really out there trying to change the world. Sorry, Lily. I don't know. That was a shit one, though. This one's coming from Justin. And I got a hand job from my friend's sister in I think I was in 8th grade, and his name was Justin. Her name was Amy. So that was fucking good shit. She had a nice rack as well. So congrats. Justin, this is coming from Justin. I am a recent math grad learning to become a software engineer, which could take 6 to 8 months. I also need a source of income. Should I be unemployed until I get the necessary skills or get a side job now? That's just the subject line. So this is going to be a wordy one. To the milk and bored men, since you have a PhD, one of us does, I need some advice. I want to become a software engineer as my career, but it will take time, about 6 to 8 months, to learn the coding skills and get a job. I also need money to get myself a car and start paying some of student loans. I recently have several interviews for a sales position at Verizon and AT&T. For the Australian listeners, those are basically our Optus and Telstra. I would actually wouldn't mind working there. So you're getting a software engineering degree and you can't write a fucking sentence, bro? I wouldn't mind working there. That's what he said.
Sounds like me trying to spell C.
S-E-double-E. The pay is decent and the job seems pretty easy. The problem is that I feel bad getting the job and leaving in 6 months to 1 year. What do you guys think? Should I just get the job while learning how to code, and once I get a SWE job, software engineer job, leave the other? Or should I just stay at home and put all my energy on learning how to code until I land an SWE position? Bung bung. Dude, those companies don't give a fuck about you, so you shouldn't give a fuck about them. Those are major companies. And you're just going to be doing sales? Is that what he said? Or actually, the pay is decent, the job's... I didn't say what the job is. Sales position. Several interviews for a sales position. Dude, sales is nothing. They don't give a fuck about you, bro. Go there, get your money, and get the fuck out. That's what I say.
Yeah, get a job, dude.
Yeah, they don't worry about your loyalty to them and shit. They're not, dude. Big conglomerates like that will never be loyal to you, and they don't deserve your loyalty. Go in there, work for, and that's just like a sales position is not like, you know, you're not going into management and like needing to have some sort of long-term plan. Being a sales, that's, fuck that. Go and do it. It's easy. It's easy money. Just go do it. They don't. You're a number to them. You're not Justin. You're like 0065437, you know? And I've got one more coming in from Mark with a C. M-A-R-C. Do you know any of those?
No.
There's a comedian called Mark Ryan with a C. I did a gig with him 2 weeks ago. That's it. This says, licked in my mouth by dog, now scared of rabies. So my dog got rabies vaccinated on the 25th of July and decided to wake me up by licking me in the mouth on the 27th of July. So 2 days later. And thank you, Mark, for doing the math for us. I know the dog hasn't... No, I'm not going to correct this for him. I know the dog haven't got rabies except from the vaccine. Should I be worried even though I haven't gotten symptoms a day after? I don't really know what to do, TBH. I'm really paranoid. I know you're not a medical doctor, but please help. Bung bung. You got rabies, my dude. You got them. You got that shit. Just like whenever you get a COVID vaccine, you got COVID, bro. You have rabies in your mouth and you're going to die from it. Sorry to hear that. No, bro. That's not how it works, I'm pretty sure. And I'm pretty sure your dog licking you on the mouth, the only problem there is that you're like the second coming of Prince William, bro. You're on some sick shit. That's the only fucking problem there. I don't think you're getting rabies, but I think you're getting awfully close to bestiality and, you know, hear ye, spread the news type shit. I think, yeah, dude, I think you seem like either severely uneducated or a child. And either way, keep listening to the show. I appreciate it. I think you're my target audience. I think I'm trying to talk to 14-year-olds or actual mentally retarded people. Yeah, man. I don't know. Just make sure you keep that dog's mouth away from your asshole, bro. That's all I'm saying. We made it. 59:30, and we're gonna get to an hour pretty shortly. I'm just gonna pad this out a little bit longer here. You know what to do. It is what it is. We are who we are. Welcome to the Poddy on everything: Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, and all podcast platforms. Sign up, rate, review, respond, like, share, retweet, comment, tell a friend, and for all of you that do that, thank you, and all of you that are listening, thank you, and love yourselves. Don't forget, I love you guys, and don't forget to love yourselves. I think is how I say it. Thank you for listening, and as always, bang.
Take your breath away with your own pillow. I'm moving in silence through the night. There's no stopping me, not the Black Widow. I'm kicking it swiftly, Liu Kang flow. Cybernetic enhancements, I'm Kano. I'm proficient at war like Jax, but I got nothing to prove like John Cage though. I got an arsenal full of techniques. Enter the dragon like Bruce Lee. I'm dangerous, so dangerous. You don't want me at the